Best movies of the year. What are the best movies of the year? Right, what's been the best so far? I know it's a bit late. Best movies, yeah? 2021. Whoa. I don't know, mate. Best movies of the year so far. It's sort of gone past half past the year, you know. Don't matter, this is my best movies so far, okay? Hopefully you've seen them all. Right. Sod it, let's have a look at what's been cracking thus far. If you haven't seen these, Terry says sort it out, alright mate? So here is the list of films that Terry says you need to see from this year so far. Some were technically last year's films, but you know, the way things have been and all the rest of it, don't matter. They're in the list, alright? I'm going by UK release date, alright? So, first up, let's talk about the best of the lot already. Nomadland, okay? You can forget the rest of this list from here and just watch that, and that'll sort you out, that'll do you, alright? I know the term masterpiece is used a lot and all the rest of it, but yeah, this is that. It is, yeah. Directed by Chloe Zhao and starring the ever-watchable, the new sort of Meryl Streep, Frances McDormand. It's basically about her going about in her van around America. Simple enough setup, but it's not just about that. It's about everything in life and the state of the world that we're in. And there's drama in it, there's comedy. So beautifully shot, so touching, mad, brilliant. As a state of a look at the state of America, I mean, it's just incredible. It's a meditation on life and the meaning of life. I mean, you know, it's a lot of things, and yeah, just watch it, alright? Double Terry thumbs, alright? The meaning of life. Is it 42? St. Maud. Mental, mate. If you fancy a small, quirky, lo-fi, crazy, messed up British horror flick, then this is your film, alright? Basically about a carer up north, who's kind of feels like she's possessed with something, and yeah, it all goes Pete Tong. The atmosphere that's created by first-time director Rose Glass is just really creepy and just atmospheric and mental, and yeah, it's unsettling. It's weird. The performance though from Morphy Clark is what really executes it. Absolutely mental. This film will freak you out. This one will freak you out, alright? So yeah, Terry thumbs up. The Father, The Padre. Yeah? Got your boy Hannibal Lecter, about him losing his memory, playing off Olivia Colman. Nah, it's a really touching, unique look at what it's like dealing with Alzheimer's, dementia and stuff. You know, you could say, oh, that's depressing, but no, it's a really well executed, well directed. It's like a play, but Anthony Hopkins, Olivia Colman and others are amazing. What's unique about it is it's first person, from the first person perspective of what it'd be like experiencing it yourself, losing your memory and all the rest of it. Really, really touching, funny, mental, performances, brilliant. Yeah, all round cracking, great film. Terry thumbs up. The Mitchells versus the Machines. Yeah, you heard it right. Not right, so not usually Terry's sort of thing, but I thought I'd give it a go. And actually, surprisingly, it was really, really good. I'm not usually the biggest fan of animation, but the animation in this is great. Story's great, character, it's bursting full of energy. You've got Olivia Colman again, but she's has like an evil robot. Apocalypse and all that. It's absolutely mad. Following a family, trying to navigate all that. The Mitchells versus the Machines. It's just full of ideas, lovingly made. It all sort of shines through. Fun for all the family, where you know everyone would enjoy it. It's not just a kids' film. So yeah, pretty great. Thumbs up from Terry. Nobody. This one was a surprise. I stayed away from it. I thought, oh nah, it's just your man Saul doing a Liam Neeson, and I thought, I'm alright, thanks. You know, see that every day sort of thing. But to be fair to him, really well done. It's your typical vengeance action flick, you know, run of the mill. However, done with some great finesse. It's just well executed. You can tell that Bob Odenkirk Saul was really going for it. Yeah, it's really well done. really enjoyed it. Terry, thumbs up. Quiet Place 2. Yeah, Quiet Place 2. So usually I would avoid a film like A Quiet Place. It's just your run-of-your-mill, same old American horror flick. It's not my cup of tea. I thought I'd give it a go, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's actually really well made. Just a simple idea, but well executed. And yeah, this is the sequel to that. It's got a bit of sequel syndrome in that it's not as good as the first, but still not bad. And it's got your boy Cillian Murphy in it, who makes everything better. So there's that. And you know, directed by John Matey, who's done a good job, and it's got My Emily in it. So it's pretty decent. If you don't know, familiar with the story, it's basically about aliens invading, and they kill you as a result of you making a noise. So you got to be quiet. All right. Anyway, it's worth seeing. Out of the ones like that, it's worth seeing. So Terry, thumbs up. All right. Together, or I just call this one Lockdown. It's basically about a couple in lockdown together. What everyone went through this past year or so. I wasn't expecting this to have such an effect on me, but I think that's because of what we've all been through recently. You can really relate to everything that's going on in this. It's really well written, and the performances are great from your man cheeky James McAvoy and Sharon Hogan, whatever you want to call her. She's always really good. And crucially, it's written by Dennis Kelly, who, if you don't know, wrote one of the best TV series ever, Utopia, and recently Third Day with Jude Law, which is also worth checking out. So the writing's bang on, yeah. But what was also refreshing about it wasn't afraid of being quite challenging about big issues, but also really funny and also really touching. Seemed to just get everything right. It's got the right vibe. It's really worth watching. It's on the BBC iPlayer. Check it out. Tell you, thumbs up. All right. What's that? Sorry, hold on a minute. What's that? Oh, yeah, for dinner. Oh, what we got? Oh, yeah, spag bar. All right, yeah. Right, where was I? Yeah, right. Breaking boundaries. You're going to break those boundaries, boy. It's a Netflix documentary on climate change with your main man, Sir David Attenborough, who's quality. Yeah, just really well made documentary. Illustrates a lot of the key points really well, like layman's terms and all the rest of it. Makes it very accessible for people. You need to check it out. It's quality. Alright, thumbs up. Next up, another round. I think it's your round, mate, yeah? Cheers. Right, watch this. It's amazing. Yeah? You got your man, Mads Mikkelsen, who's just brilliant in everything. And he's teamed up again with matey called Thomas Wittenberg. They've made previous great films like The Hunt. If you haven't seen, check it out. This is them coming together again. Obviously a great working partnership. Yeah, it's about a group of teachers who decide to, just for experiment, for a laugh, just decide to get a bit drunk every day at work to see what effect it has on their lives. It's absolutely hilarious. It's in Danish, by the way. Warning, spoiler, it's in Danish. Yeah, you might have to watch world cinema to watch decent films, alright? Actually, a lot of the time, the best films aren't from America or the UK. Okay? Anyway. Yeah, apparently Leonardo DiCaprio is going to make a Western version of it anyway. So, yeah, I'm sure that'd be good, but you have to see this one. It's absolutely hilarious, really touching, moving. Mads Mikkelsen's probably best performance ever. Just incredible. So check it out. Alright, 2 thumbs up. Minari. Now, this is pretty decent. It's got your man Steven Yeun from Walking Dead, and he was brilliant in Burning, which is a Korean film. You should check it out. This is about a Korean family in the sort of 50s America trying to chase the American dream. Great performances from the grandma in this, who lives with the family, and the little boy. Really touching, funny, just a great well-made shot film, and Steven Yeun's performance is great. So yeah, really worth checking out. I can see why I got the Oscar attention. Alright, 2 thumbs up. Promising Young Woman. Now this I didn't know what to make of. I didn't know if it was going to be any good or not. I was pleasantly surprised. It's really good. It's really obviously very current, all about the sort of effects of the Me Too campaign and, you know, the effects on women and all the rest of it. Superbly portrayed in the ever watchable Carey Mulligan. It's got your boy Bo Burnham in it. He's great in this. Emerald Fennell, or Fennell, whatever you want to call her. She's written it, produced it, directed it. I think she's even in it. Everything. She was writing some Killing Eve as well. She's done a great job with this. It looks great. It's well written. There's like a twist at the end. I won't say anything, but yeah, it's really, really good. Terry thumbs up. Oh, and also Mclovin's in it, and so that's a good enough reason anyway. Mclovin. Sound of Metal. This is a cracking film. It's got Riz Ahmed, who's brilliant in everything. You'll know him from Venom, Rogue One, all sorts of stuff. It's basically about him being a drummer in a sort of heavy metal band, but he loses his hearing, goes deaf, and about how he deals with that. Now, on paper, you could say could be a bit boring or whatever, but it's done so well. Riz's performance is amazing. Kudos to director Darius Marder. The sensibility, the feel of the film is brilliant. And other great performances in it from like Paul Racy, who's just brilliant in it. So yeah, really compelling, great film. Terry says, check it out, thumbs up, alright? Boom, 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 boom. Summer of Soul, or The Revolution That Was Not Televised, that for its full title, yeah? Cracking new documentary about the Harlem Cultural Festival, took place in summer of 1969. They call it the Black Woodstock, which it basically is. It's a really well made documentary. It's got great performances from your man Stevie Wonder, Nina Simone, Gladys Knight, Sly and the Family Stone, just loads of great music, but it's also really well made of interviews and stock footage and all the rest of it. Apparently the footage of this has just been lying in the basement for years and recently discovered, so I'm so glad it has. Check it out, it's quality, alright? 2 thumbs up. Oh yeah, and BB King's in it as well, so enough said, mate. Surge, yeah. This is a really unique little low-key British thriller. Basically a UK version of the Safdie brothers. If you've seen Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler or Good Time with Robert Pattinson, exactly that sort of vibe, but like with a UK twist. Starring your main man Ben Whishaw, you know, Paddington or Q. He's absolutely amazing. His performance in this is incredible. The director, first-time director Anil Karia, he's just managed to just capture quite a triumph to pull this off. All these events take place in one day, and to keep you interested throughout, it's incredible. There's a frenetic energy to it. You can just feel it. It just pulls you in. It's so thrilling. You're on edge the whole time. It's absolutely mental. It's all about Ben's character losing his job at an airport and how his life spirals out of control after that, and one thing leads to the other, and you just can't believe the mental stuff that happens. And yeah, it's crazy. It's a hell of a ride. Just see it, alright? Terry says. Judas and the Black Messiah. Now, this wasn't the best film as a film, alright? But for the performances, it's definitely worth seeing. Your man Daniel Kaluuya, you know, from Black Panther and Get Out, he's amazing in this. He plays the famous Fred Hampton, who was considered one of the best orators of all time. So it's, you know, based on true events and all the rest of it, and it's just quite compelling and really interesting. Yeah, his performance is what really sells it. But you've also got your man Lakeith Stanfield, Jesse Plemons, was always good. So yeah, worth a watch. Terry thumbs up. And finally, I Care a Lot, Amazon Prime film, with brilliant Rosamund Pike. Basically about her as a sort of person that takes advantage of elderly people, doing them out of their will, putting them into care homes and stuff. But she messes with the wrong person, comes across the excellent gangster Tyrion Lannister, Peter Dinklage. I'll watch anything that Peter does. And it's just a real good thriller, twists and turns throughout. It's a great satire on, you know, what's wrong with the modern world. And yeah, just thoroughly entertained, really enjoyed it, brilliant. So Terry thumbs up. So that's the list. My 2 picks would be, without a doubt, number 1 is Nomadland. But then my second pick is a bit difficult to decide between Another Round or Sound of Metal. Can't really choose because they're both amazing. So definitely Nomadland versus Another Round or Sound of Metal. Alright. Notable mentions. Notable mentions would be Cruella, Emma Watson. That wasn't too bad. Army of the Dead with your man Dave Bautista. Yeah, that was good fun. The Snyder Cut. Zack Snyder again, but redoing Justice League. It was justified. It was good, quite good. Still not brilliant, but not bad. It's better now. Alright. Fast and Furious 9, they went into space. Yep. This was my first trip back to the cinema after having seen Christopher Nolan's Tenet last year. So it was good fun. It was exactly what I wanted. So I enjoyed that. Pretty much my favourite film director, Ben Wheatley, came back with his film In the Earth. Wasn't quite up to standard, but it weren't bad. Billy Piper released quite an interesting little film called Rare Beasts, worth checking out. Quite different, quite quirky. Another great British horror flick, a bit like St Maud, was a film called Censor with the brilliant Niamh Algar. Is that his name? She's one to watch. She's brilliant in that, so that's a good film. Then there was Coming to America 2. Now, Coming to America 1 is my favourite comedy film of all time, so I was really looking forward to this, but unfortunately it was just for financing more Eddie Murphy's houses, you know, just to get him more houses. So yeah, it was fun, but not great. Anyway, if you like Coming to America, you'll like that. All right. Also, The Suicide Squad, Black Widow, you know, all fine. Oh yeah, and The Tomorrow War, I forgot about that. That happened. Those are the movies, mate. What have I missed? What has Terry missed? Let me know, alright? Yeah? What were yours? What were your picks so far? So yeah, lots to see. If you haven't already, get on it. Let me know what you make of them all, alright? If you like this, like and subscribe, or check out my other videos, and I'll talk about other stuff. This is Terry Says, alright?